Hello everyone, welcome back to Maths Marathon classes. This time I'll be doing differentiation 2022 JEE main, June and July shift. In 2022 exams were conducted in the month of June and July instead of January and April because we had devastating COVID wave in the year 2021. So classes were not conducted in the month of regularly in the month of June, July, all those things. In the year 2021 it was got delayed, correct? So academic year got delayed in the year 2021-22. Hence the syllabus completion also was not done in the stipulated time. So they conducted 2022 JEE main in the month of June and July shift instead of regularly they conduct in the month of January and April. In 2022 it was conducted in the month of June and July. Okay, the point to be noted. I'll be doing differentiation chapter covering both the June and July shift. Altogether we have 10 questions from this chapter, June and July shift to differentiation chapter. Number of questions appeared from different topics. Derivatives using functional equation, one question. Second order derivatives. There are different types of questions in second order derivatives, maybe in implicit form, parametric form, correct? Different types of questions are given there. Logarithmic also. Okay, logarithmic differential, one question, miscellaneous, two questions, and derivatives of composite function, one question. So totally we have altogether 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions from the year 2022 JEE main, okay, of differentiation chapter. We'll take the questions one by one. First question, the value of log 2 base e into d by dx of log of cosec x to the base cos x at x equal to pi by 4 you have to find out. Want to find the derivative at x equal to pi by 4. So we'll use the change of base rule here first. Log 2 into, use change of base rule to differentiate this. We know the change of base rule, the property of logarithm, log x base y, so log x divided by log y. I'll write the change of base rule here. Log x base y, log x to the base y, correct? Log x base y is equal to log x divided by log y. This is called as change of base rule. I'll be using this, the change of base rule. Using change of base rule. Okay. Log 2 base you keep as it is. Apply the change of base rule for this and differentiate. Okay. So d by dx, I'll consider y is equal to log of cosec x to the base cos x. I'll consider let y be equal to log of cosec x to the base cos x. Now use change of base rule, log x base y is log x divided by log y. So this becomes log of cosec x divided by log of cos x. Log of cosec x divided by log of cos x using this change of base rule. I want to find the derivative at x equal to pi by 4, correct? When x is pi by 4, you can find the corresponding value of y. You can use quotient rule here, or else I can cross multiply and use the product rule to avoid the quotient rule. That also can be done. But I need to know the value of y when x is pi by 4. If you're doing cross multiplication and then differentiating, I need to know the value of y when x is pi by 4. If you put x equal to pi by 4, cosec pi by 4 is root 2. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. We can find out the value of y when x is pi by 4. Okay. When x is pi by 4, y is equal to how much we'll find out. Also we'll cross multiply it so that our process of differentiation becomes easy. When x is pi by 4, y will be log of cosec pi by 4 is root 2. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Correct? This is equal to log root 2 divided by log 1 by root 2 using the change of base rule once again. Log root 2 divided by log of 1 by root 2. Correct? Log a to the base 1 by a is going to be minus 1. That also is there property. Log a to the base 1 by a is equal to minus 1. Because log 1 by a is minus log a, correct? For a not equal to 0. For a not equal to 0, of course a is positive and the base is never be equal to 1. All those conditions are there. In the base is not equal to 1 here. So this will simplify to minus 1. So when x is pi by 4, y is minus 1. Log a to the base 1 by is equal to minus 1. For a is positive and a is not equal to 1. For a is positive and a is not equal to 1. Okay. So you can cross multiply this I can write this as y into log of cos x is equal to log of cosec x on cross multiplication. At this stage, I can differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Left hand side, I can apply the product rule. First into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. Correct? So what I am getting is y into derivative of log of cos x 1 by cos x into derivative of cos x minus sin x. Derivative of log of cos x 1 by cos x into derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Minus sin by cos becomes minus tan. Correct? Derivative of log of cos x is minus tan x plus second function into derivative of first log of cos x into derivative of y is y dash and derivative of log of cosec x 1 by cosec x into derivative of cosec x minus cosec x cot x. Derivative of log of cosec x 1 by cosec x into derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x into cot x. Cosec x will cancel that, correct? So what I am going to get is minus y tan x minus y into tan x plus y dash into log of cos x is equal to minus cosec x cancels, correct? Minus cot x will remain here. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. Derivative of log of cosec x 1 by cosec x into derivative of cosec x minus cosec x cot x. Cosec x will cancel. Now substitute x equal to pi by 4, y is equal to minus 1. Put x equal to pi by 4 and y is equal to 1. All these things not required. You can erase all these things. Correct? Put x equal to pi by 4 and y is equal to minus 1 so that the confusion won't be there. Correct? Put x equal to pi by 4 put x equal to pi by 4 and y is equal to minus 1. Put x is equal to pi by 4, y is equal to minus 1. What we get? So that is this equation, referring to this equation, minus of y is minus 1 into tan x. Tan pi by 4 is 1, correct? Putting y as minus 1, x as pi by 4 using these conditions and plus y dash into log of cos pi by 4. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Correct? Is equal to, right hand side is minus cot pi by 4. That is minus 1. Minus 1. So minus of minus 1 becomes plus 1. So log 1 by root 2 is log 1 minus log root 2. Log 1 is 0. This is minus of minus 1 plus 1. Taken that side becomes minus 1. So y dash into what we have? Log 1 by root 2 is log 1 minus log root 2. Log 1 minus log root 2. Minus of minus 1 plus 1 taken to that side becomes minus 1. Minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2. Log 1 is 0. Log root 2 is log 2 power half, correct? Minus log 2 to the power half is equal to minus 2. Minus minus will cancel. So y dash into, this will be half log 2, correct? Using the power rule, log a power b is b log a. The power comes down. Minus minus has been cancelled. Right hand side 2 is there. So cross multiply this. Y dash is equal to 2 into 2, 4 divided by log 2. Correct? I am getting 4 divided by log 2. Want to find derivative into log 2. So log 2 you can cross multiply. I got derivative of that function at x equal to pi by 4. That has to be multiplied with log 2 to get the answer. So log 2 you can cross multiply. Log 2 into y dash. Y dash is nothing but the derivative of the function at x equal to pi by 4. Answer is 4, which is option D. Question asked on 26th of July, second shift, JEE Main 2022. Please make a note of this. Hope it's clear. Move on to the next one. Question number 2. X is given like this, function of t, y also function of t given in the parametric form. Want to find 1 plus dy by dx the whole square by d square y by dx square at t equal to pi by 4. So I'll be using the parametric differentiation to find dx by dt, dy by dt, then find dy by dx, then find the second order derivative for this. So similar type of question is found in the NCERT exercise itself, in parametric differentiation exercise, correct? So there it is given as quotient of the function. There we get the dy by dx answer as minus cot 3t, correct? Same type of question is there. Please refer to the NCERT book if you want. X is given like this. So we'll find out dx by dt from this by using the product rule. Constant into variable, constant keep as it is. Apply the product rule to differentiate cos t into root of sin 2t. Dx by dt is equal to dx by dt is equal to, applying the product rule, first 2 root 2 keep as it is, it's constant into variable, constant keep as it is, differentiate by using the product rule, first into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first, cos t into derivative of root of sin 2t is 1 by 2 root of sin 2t into derivative of sin 2t is cos 2t into derivative of 2t is 2, correct? 1 by 2 root of sin 2t, 1 by 2 root of sin 2t into derivative of sin 2t is cos 2t into derivative of 2t is 2. Derivative of root x, 1 by 2 root x. Further differentiate terms inside the bracket, inside the root. Derivative of sin 2t is cos 2t into derivative of 2t is 2. Plus second function, keep as this, root of sin 2t into derivative of cos t is minus sin t, correct? Using the product rule, simplifying it, 2 cancels here. So what is left is 2 root 2 into cos t into cos 2t, cos t into cos 2t divided by root of sin 2t, plus into minus is minus, sin t into root of sin 2t. So this becomes equal to what? 2 root 2 into, taking common denominator, root of sin 2t, correct? Taking common denominator. So what you get is cos t into cos 2t minus sin t into root of sin 2t into root of sin 2t is sin 2t. This takes the form cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. The compound angle formula, cos of A plus B, it becomes. Numerator of this bracket will be cos of A plus B. So what you get is 2 root 2 into cos of t plus 2t divided by root of sin 2t. Correct? This is equal to 2 root 2 into cos 3t divided by root of sin 2t dx by dt. Same way find out dy by dt using the product rule for this. Constant into variable, constant keep as this, differentiate the variable, okay, by using the product rule. Dy by dt is equal to constant keep as this, differentiate terms inside the bracket by using the product rule. Sin t into derivative of root is 1 by 2 root, 1 by 2 root of sin 2t, 1 by 2 root of sin 2t into derivative of sin 2t is 2 times cos 2t plus second function into derivative of first, derivative of sin t is cos t. Constant into variable, constant keep outside the bracket, differentiate this by using the product rule. First into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first, derivative of sin t is cos t. 2 cancels here, take common denominator and simplify this. If you take common denominator as root of sin 2t, what I'll get in the numerator is sin t into cos 2t, sin t into cos 2t plus sin 2t into cos t, sin 2t into cos t, which is sin a cos b plus cos a sin, which is sin of a plus b. Sin of t plus 2t, correct? Sin of t plus 2t divided by root of sin 2t using the compound angle formula. So 2 root 2 into sin 3t divided by root of sin 2t. Now I can find out dy by dx. Therefore, what is dy by dx? Dy by dx is going to be equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Divide one by the other. Dy by dt by dx by dt. Dy by dt is here 2 root 2 sin 3t by root of sin 2t. Dx by dt is 2 root 2 cos 3t by root of sin 2t. 2 root 2 cancels. Then divide one by the other. Root of sin 2t cancels. Sin 3t by cos 3t becomes tan 3t. Dy by dx is tan 3t. This implies d square y by dx square. Second order derivative. You need to differentiate the first derivative. Finding the derivative of the first derivative with respect to x will give the second order derivative, d square y by dx square. Derivative of tan 3t is secant square 3t into derivative of 3t, which is 3 into dt by dx. Secant square 3t into derivative of 3t, 3 into dt by dx. Dt by dx is reciprocal of dx by dt. Dx by dt is here 2 root 2 cos 3t by root of sin 2t, correct? Take the reciprocal of that and write. By chain rule it follows. 3 into secant square 3t into dt by dx is reciprocal of this. Dt by dx is reciprocal of dx by dt. Follows by chain rule. Because you are differentiating with respect to x. The variable present is t here. Correct? So reciprocal of that is root of sin 2t. Root of sin 2t divided by 2 root 2 into cos 3t. 2 root 2 into cos 3t. Correct? Want to find this value at t equal to pi by 4. Dy by dx will find out at t equal to pi by 4 first. Here you can substitute t equal to pi by 4. Dy by dx. The value of dy by dx at t equal to pi by 4. That will be tan 3 pi by 4. Tan 3 pi by 4. Tan 135 degree. Tan of 180 minus 45, which is minus tan 45 degree. Minus 1. Using the concept of allied angles. Tan of 3 pi by 4, putting t equal to pi by 4, tan of 3 pi by 4, which is minus 1. And also find out the second order derivative at t equal to pi by 4. At t equal to pi by 4, I need to find the second derivative here. Substitute t equal to pi by 4. Secant of 3 pi by 4 is minus root 2. 3 pi by 4 is 135 degree. It lies in second quadrant. Secant function is negative. So it becomes minus root 2. Minus root 2 square is 2. Minus root 2 square. And here 2 into pi by 4 is pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1. Root 1. Divided by 2 root 2 into. Cos 3 pi by 4 is minus 1 by root 2. Correct? So this will be, here root 2 will cancel. 3 into minus root 2 square is 2 into 1 divided by root 2 cancels. What remains is minus 2. Correct? Minus root 2 square is 2. 2 cancels. Root 2 cancels. What I am getting is minus 3 here. Second order derivative. Want to find this expression at t equal to pi by 4. At t equal to pi by 4. Want to find 1 plus dy by dx the whole square. Dy by dx the whole square divided by d square y by dx square. Correct? Substitute the value 1 plus, what is dy by dx we got at t equal to pi by 4 minus 1. Minus 1 square divided by d square y by dx square at t equal to pi by 4 we got minus 3. Minus 1 square is 1. 1 plus 1 2. 2 by minus 3 which is the same as minus 2 by 3. Answer is option D. Question asked on 28th of July, second shift, JEE Main 2022. Okay. So, parametric functions, parametric equations are given. X as a function of t, y as a function of t. Find out dx by dt, dy by dt, dy by dx. Then find the second order derivative, put t equal to pi by 4 and calculate this expression. What is the value of this expression? You find out. 1 plus dy by dx the whole square divided by d square y by dx square simplifies to minus 2 by 3. Quite a simple question. It's a board exam level kind of question, not a difficult one at all. Even though simple questions is asked for JEE exams, sometimes it is time consuming, but you need to be very fast. Okay, it can't be that much slow. Since I'm explaining and writing all the steps, I'm taking more time. Of course, this question can be done within a minute. Okay, point to be noted. Move on to the next one, question number 3. Y is equal to tan inverse of secant of x cube minus tan of x cube. X cube lies between pi by 2 and 3 pi, but which of them is satisfied? You have to find out. So you can see y double dash and y dash. That means you need to find the first derivative as well as second derivative, and you have to see which option is going to satisfy, which of the differential equation is going to satisfy. Okay, all the options are in terms of the differential equations, right? So we'll simplify this first. An inverse trigonometric case function is given and trigonometry function is there inside the bracket. We'll simplify it first, then differentiate it. Okay, secant theta minus tan theta. What is the simplified form of secant theta minus tan theta? I must know first. Secant theta minus tan theta is what? Secant is 1 by cos. Tan is sin by cos. Correct? Secant theta minus tan theta. We'll simplify first. That is 1 minus sin theta divided by cos theta. 1 minus sin theta divided by cos theta. Secant is 1 by cos. Tan is sin by cos. Taking common denominator cos theta, we get 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. I can simplify 1 as cos square theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2. Using half angle formula, I'll use sin theta as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Cos theta is cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2. Cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2. A square plus b square minus 2ab is a minus b whole square. Denominator I can split a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. So I am simplifying it further and further. Numerator is cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2 the whole square. Denominator is a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. Cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2. Correct? Of which 1 cos minus sin will cancel here. What remains is cos minus sin by cos plus sin, which is I can divide both numerator and denominator by cos. Cos by cos will be 1, sin by cos will be tan. Correct? You can divide both numerator and denominator by cos. We'll get 1 minus tan theta by 2 divided by 1 plus tan theta by 2. 1 minus tan theta by 2 by 1 plus tan theta by 2 is tan of pi by 4 minus theta by 2. Tan of pi by 4 minus theta by 2. My theta is x cube, correct? So the simplified form of secant theta minus tan theta. It's better to remember. If you remember it, the simplified form of secant theta minus tan theta is well and good. Tan of pi by 4 minus theta by 2 I am getting, correct? Dividing numerator and denominator by cos here. A square minus b square is split, a plus b into a minus b. Cos minus sin cancels. Cos minus sin by cos plus sin. 1 minus tan theta by 2 by 1 plus tan theta by 2. So the given expression I'll simplify like this. Y is equal to tan inverse of secant of x cube minus tan of x cube. Secant theta minus tan theta is tan of pi by 4 minus theta by 2. My theta is x cube. So tan inverse of tan of pi by 4 minus, in place of theta I got x cube, correct? X cube divided by 2. Tan inverse of tan of x is x, correct? Assuming that it lies in the principal branch. X cube is lying between pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. So x cube by 2 will lie between pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4. Okay, then you multiply the minus 1 and add pi by 4. Whether it lies in the principal branch or not, we can find out if you want. X cube by 2, according to this, x cube by 2 will lie between pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4. Correct? Multiplied by minus 1. When you multiply by minus 1, inequality is going to reverse. Minus pi by 4 greater than minus x cube by 2 is greater than minus 3 pi by 4. Correct? And add pi by 4 for all of them. So minus pi by 4 plus pi by 4, 0. Greater than pi by 4 minus x cube by 2. Add pi by 4 for this. Pi by 4 minus 3 pi by 4 minus 2 pi by 4, which is minus pi by 2. Correct? Pi by 4 minus x cube by 2 lies between minus pi by 2 and 0. It's a part of the principal branch of tan inverse, which is open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So I can write this tan inverse of tan of pi by 4 minus x cube by 2 is pi by 4 minus x cube by 2. At this stage, we can differentiate this dy by dx. Derivative of pi by 4 is 0. Derivative of x cube is 3x square. 3x square divided by 2. Further differentiate. D square y by dx square. D square y by dx square is minus 3 by 2 is constant. Derivative of x square is 2x. Minus 3 by 2 into 2x. That will be minus 3x. Correct? I'm getting the second derivative like this. That is y double dash. This is your y dash. According to the options, they use the notations as y dash and y double dash. Go for the verification, the first option. First option says x into y double dash plus 2 into y dash will become 0. Does it become 0? Check. Y double dash is minus 3x. 2 into y dash is how much? Minus 3x square by 2. Correct? This will become how much? Minus 3x square. 2 cancels. Minus 3x square, which is equal to minus 6x square, which is not equal to 0. Option A is not satisfied. Go for option B. Option B says x square into y double dash minus 6 into y plus 3 pi by 2. Correct? Substitute this. What do you get? X square into y double dash. Y double dash we call it as minus 3x. Minus 6 into y is what? The simplified form of y is pi by 4 minus x cube by 2. Pi by 4 minus x cube divided by 2 plus 3 pi by 2. Does it simplify to 0? You check. Here this will become minus 3x cube minus 6 pi by 4, which is minus 3 pi by 2. Minus into minus plus 2 ones are 2 3s are x cube. Correct? Plus 3 pi by 2. Correct? Minus into minus plus 6 by 2 is 3. Minus 3x cube plus 3x cube will add up to 0. Minus 3 pi by 2 plus 3 pi by 2 will add up to 0. Correct? So I am getting this expression to be equal to 0. Answer is option B, which is satisfied. X square into y double dash minus 6y plus 3 pi by 2 simplifies to 0. Hence option B is the answer. Question asked on 24th of June, second shift, JEE Main 2022. Hope it's clear. Simplified form of secant theta minus tan theta. Remember it better. Tan of pi by 4 minus theta by 2. Okay. So if you remember that, directly we can answer. Also in inverse trigonometry function NCERT exercise 2.1 or 2.2 somewhere solved example is of this type. Cos theta by 1 minus sin theta is there. Reciprocal of that is cot. Cot of pi by 4 minus theta by 2 is tan of pi by 4 plus theta by 2. Simplified form of cos x by 1 minus sin x is there in the NCERT book itself. Here reciprocal is given. 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. Please make a note of this. Question asked in the year 2022. Move on to the next one. You can verify the third and fourth option if you want. That does not satisfy. Only single answer, single correct answer type of question can be asked in JEE Mains. If it is objective type, if it's multiple choice questions with 4 options, only one answer is correct, we know. Move on to the next one. Cos inverse y by 2 is equal to log of x by 5 to the power 5 mod y less than 2. Which of the differential equation is going to satisfy here? So you can differentiate this. Also there is one standard result also I can give. Okay, for this I can write the general form of this cos inverse y by b. I'll do the entire problem, the detailed solution also I'll give to you, but still I'll write the result here. If cos inverse y by b is equal to log of x by n to the power n, okay, log of x by n to the power n, in that case what is satisfied? No, the second order differential equation, x square into y double dash plus x into y dash plus n square y is equal to 0. It's better to remember this. Okay. So answer directly like it's option D. Option D is the answer. Observe that n is equal to 5. So 25y. Okay. N square. 5 square 25. X square into y double dash plus x into y dash plus 25y equal to 0. Option D. Within 5 seconds you can crack this question if you remember this as a time saving result. Okay. So I'll do the actual method for you. Okay. Already I got the answer by using the result which I remember it. Okay. So answer is option D. I can give guarantee by using this result. Observe that n is equal to 5 here. So 5 square is 25. X square into y double dash plus x into y dash plus 25y is equal to 0 is going to be satisfied. But I'll do the entire solution, okay, for this problem. So differentiate the given function. Given what you can write is, I can use the property of log and write one step. Cos inverse y by 2. Cos inverse y by 2 is equal to, the power can be brought down. Log a power b is b log e. The power can be brought down. Correct? 5 log x by 5. Now differentiate this with respect to x on both sides. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. We know the derivative of cos inverse x is minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Derivative of cos inverse y by 2 will be minus 1 by root of 1 minus y by 2 the whole square into derivative of y by 2, that is y dash divided by 2. Derivative of constant into variable. Constant keep as it is. Derivative of log is 1 by x by 5 into derivative of x by 5 is 1 by 5. Correct? Here I can take LCM inside the root. 4 is LCM. Y square by 4. 4 LCM you take inside the root. Root 4 will be 2. That 2 goes up. Correct? After taking LCM it goes to numerator. Minus 2 divided by root of 4 minus y square into y dash divided by 2. Here 5 is going to cancel. This 5 will go up. We get 5 by x. Also, a similar type of question was asked in KCET 2011 for first order derivative. Okay, here the second order derivative is asked. In KCET 2011, I remember already I've done the PYQs of the series 1984 to 2025 of the chapter differentiation entirely. It had more than 190 questions. Along with concepts, I've discussed the CET questions of Karnataka CET. Okay, so there the first order derivative was asked. Similar type of question was asked. Okay. So I wrote the equation corresponding to the second order differential equation. Okay, here this root 4 is 2 goes up, root 4 is 2, 2 goes up, root of 4 minus y square 2 cancels. Correct, cross multiply this x into y dash on cross multiplication. What we get, x into y dash is equal to minus 5, minus you take that side, root of 4 minus y square. What you do is squaring on both sides you can do. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides, what we get? Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Left hand side will become x square into y dash square, correct? X square into y dash square is equal to minus 5 square is 25 into 4 minus y square, correct? 25 into 4 is 100 minus 25 y square. Open the bracket. Differentiate with respect to x again. Differentiate with respect to x again. First function keep as it is. Derivative of y dash square is 2y dash into derivative of y dash is y double dash. Correct? Derivative of y dash square. 2y dash into derivative of y dash is y double dash. Plus second function into derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of constant is 0. Constant into variable. Constant keep as derivative of y square is 2y y dash. Correct? You can divide throughout by 2y dash. Divide throughout by 2 into y dash to get the answer. Divide throughout by 2 into y dash. If you divide by 2 into y dash, here, what I'm getting is here I'll get x square into y double dash. Correct? Dividing by 2y dash. 2y dash cancels. Correct? X square into y double dash. You're dividing by 2 into y dash. So what remains is x into y dash is equal to, you're dividing by 2 into y dash. 2 into y dash cancels. What remains is minus 25y. Or you can write this as x square into y double dash plus x into y dash minus 25y brought to left hand side becomes plus 25y is equal to 0. Which is option D, as I told earlier. Question asked on 27th of June, first shift, JEE Main 2022. Hope it's clear. Okay. Whenever you get inverse trigonometry function, normally we differentiate, cross multiply, do squaring on both sides, differentiate with respect to x again and divide by 2 into dy by dx. This is the procedure. Whenever an inverse trigonometry function like sin inverse or cos inverse is present, we need to differentiate 2 times and form the differential equation of second order. This is the procedure. Differentiate, okay, cross multiply, root will be there, no, root cross multiply, do squaring on both sides, differentiate with respect to x again and divide by 2 into dy by dx. Already I have discussed this type of question earlier many times. Even in NCERT exercise also I told this. While doing NCERT exercise of this chapter, second order derivatives, I explained about this. Okay, move on to the next one. Question number 5. A function f from R to R is defined as f of x equal to a cubic polynomial is given. A cubic polynomial. G of x, the function says that f of g of x equal to x for all x belongs to R. I want to find g dash of 63. A function is given, a polynomial function of degree 3. They told g of x is a function satisfying this condition. F of g of x equal to x means what? F composition g is an identity function. Because they told that f of g of x is equal to x, I can write that f composition g is an identity function. F composition g is an identity function. That means the inverse of the function f is g. F is said to be invertible. This is the definition of the invertible function. Function f is said to be invertible if there exists another function g such that f composition g and g composition f are identity functions. Here f composition g is an identity function, implies g composition f is also an identity function. Okay, I can use this. That means I can write g of f of x equal to x. G of f of x is equal to x. I need to find g dash of 63. So I shall differentiate this composite function. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. What we get? G dash of f of x into derivative of f of x, that is f dash of x, is equal to 1. We want to find g dash of 63, no? So put f of x equal to 63. I'll get g dash of 63 here. G dash of 63, correct? I am putting f of x equal to 63. If f of x is 63, what is the corresponding value of x we find out? Because f of x is already given to us. I want to find g dash of 63. So I am putting f of x equal to 63. If you put f of x equal to 63, what is the corresponding value of x we find out? F of x is here, x cube plus x minus 5, correct, is equal to 63. So what we get? X cube plus x is equal to how much from this? X cube plus x is equal to 63 plus 5 becomes 68. Cubic equation can be solved by the method of inspection. One root can be got by method of inspection. Always remember, a cubic equation can have all the three roots as real, or the possibility is that is one root is real, other two roots are imaginary. One root is real is 100% guarantee. So I can tell easily x equal to 4 satisfies. Because 4 cube is 64. 64 plus 4 is 68. Clearly x equal to 4 satisfies. I got the real root. X equal to 4, correct? No need to find other roots. G dash of 63 means you put f of x equal to 63. When you put f of x equal to 63, I got the corresponding value of x as 4. So I'll put x equal to 4. F dash of 4 is equal to 1. Even this type of question also in JEE, PYQs, if you see, many times questions are, minimum 3 times this type of question is asked. The invertible function definition I call, or f composition g is an identity function. F composition g is an identity function. Okay, in that case I can find out, in this case g dash of 63 we want, no? So g dash of 63 will be equal to 1 by f dash of 4. 1 by f dash of 4. Even in JEE advanced also you can find this kind of question. Okay, multiple correct answer type question was asked. Now see, f of x already we know, the polynomial function given there. F of x is given. So from this I can write f dash of x. F of x is x cube plus x minus 5. Differentiate. Derivative of x cube is 3x square. Derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 5 is 0. Want to find f dash of 4. F dash of 4. That will be equal to how much? 3 into 4 square plus 1. 4 square is 16. 16 3s are 48. 48 plus 1, which is 49. So I am getting f dash of 4 equal to 49. So I am getting the answer as 1 by 49. G dash of 63 is 1 by 49, which is option E. Question asked on 25th of June, first shift, JEE Main 2022. Hope it's clear. Differentiate the composite function g of f of x. G dash of f of x into derivative of f of x, f dash of x. And derivative of x with respect to x1. Put f of x equal to 63 in order to get g dash of 63. If you put f of x equal to 63, find out the corresponding value of x, which is 4. So f dash of 4. So g dash of 63 is 1 by f dash of 4. F of x is given to us, a polynomial of degree 3. F dash of x will be 3x square plus 1. Derivative of I is 0. F dash of 4, put x equal to 4. 4 square, 16. 16 3s are 48. 48 plus 1, 49. So 1 by 49 is the answer. Option A. Move on to the next one. F of x be a polynomial function such that f of x plus f dash of x plus f double dash of x is given to be equal to x power 5 plus 64. Want to find the value of limit x tends to 1, f of x divided by x minus 1 equal to how much? So here concept of limit is also mixed with the derivatives, and the polynomial of degree 5 here, correct? X power 5 plus 64 means f of x is a polynomial of degree 5. See, f is a polynomial of degree n means f dash of x will become degree n minus 1. F double dash of x will become a polynomial of degree n minus 2, gets reduced and reduced, correct? So because right hand side is x power 5, so f of x should be a polynomial function of degree 5, I can give guarantee. I can find out its successive derivatives, f dash, f double dash, all those things, correct? So, and limit x tends to 1, you have to find out. See, want to find limit x tends to 1, f of x by x minus 1. Limit x tends to 1, f of x divided by x minus 1. As x is approaching to 1, denominator is becoming 0. So, numerator should also tend to 0. I can give guarantee that. As x tends to 1, as x is approaching 1, what happens? Denominator is approaching to 0. 1 minus 1, 0. Denominator is becoming 0. So what should happen? Numerator should tend to 0. This implies numerator should tend to 0. Numerator you put x equal to 1. F of 1. F of 1 should be equal to 0. Okay. F of 1 should be equal to 0. I got one condition. F of 1 equal to 0. And by using L'Hopital's rule, because it takes 0 by 0 form, correct, this takes 0 by 0 form, I differentiate numerator and denominator separately. In that case, what I need to find is f dash of 1. Takes 0 by 0 form. Because it takes 0 by 0 form, one can apply L'Hopital's rule, L'Hopital's rule. Apply L'Hopital's rule. I'll write LH rule in short. Apply LH rule. Differentiate the numerator and denominator separately. What we get? Limit x tends to 1, f dash of x, differentiate numerator and differentiate denominator separately. Now put x equal to 1, you get f dash of 1. Correct? Apply limit. F dash of 1 we need to find out. Want to find limit x tends to 1, f of x by x minus 1. Finding this, the same as finding f dash of 1. So we need to find f dash of 1. Okay? So f of x satisfies this condition. F of x plus f dash of x plus f double dash of x equal to x power 5 plus 64. And clearly I can tell f is a polynomial function of degree 5. Clearly f is a polynomial function of degree 5. F is a polynomial function of degree 5. Polynomial function of degree 5. See, if f is a polynomial function of degree 2, suppose ax square plus bx plus c, or you take coefficient of x power 5 is 1, no? So you take coefficient of x square 1. So x square plus bx plus c if you take. Suppose you take f of x equal like this. Polynomial function of degree 2 you take. With coefficient, leading coefficient is 1. Okay? In that case, what do you get? F dash of x. F dash of x will be 2x plus b. And f double dash of x will be 2. Correct? If the leading coefficient is 1, no, for a polynomial of degree n, so nth derivative is nothing but n, I can tell. Correct? Second derivative is 2. Suppose you take a cubic polynomial f of x. If you take a cubic polynomial f of x equal to, say degree is 3, cubic polynomial degree is 3, you know, that coefficient is 1, leading coefficient is 1. If you take like this, bx square plus cx plus d, you find out the third derivative for this. Third derivative for this function is going to be 3. I can give guarantee. See, f dash of x will be how much? F dash of x will be equal to, not 3, I think 3 factorial, sorry, 3 factorial, 6 it becomes. Here 3x square plus 2bx plus c. F double dash of x how much? F double dash of x will be 6x plus 2b plus 0. F triple dash of x is equal to 6. Correct? Here polynomial of degree 3 if you take, third derivative will be 3 factorial. If you take a polynomial of function of degree 4, x power 4 plus dash 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 x cube, x square, all those things. If you take a polynomial function of degree 4 with leading coefficient 1, fourth derivative will be 4 factorial. Here the polynomial function of degree 5, fifth derivative will be 5 factorial, which is 120. Is that clear? If you take a polynomial function of degree n with leading coefficient 1, nth derivative is nothing but n factorial. The point to be noted. Okay? I'll write here if you want. Look at these justifications. Okay? Examples are given. So from these examples, I can conclude, I can give a justification that if f of x is a polynomial function of degree n with leading coefficient is 1, nth derivative is going to be n factorial. Okay? Is that clear? I'll erase this and write in short. Okay? If f is a polynomial function of degree n, f is a polynomial function of degree n, nth derivative is going to be equal to n factorial if leading coefficient is 1. I'll write a sentence here. Okay? If f is a polynomial function, if f is a polynomial function of degree n, with leading coefficient equal to 1. Leading coefficient means the coefficient of highest power of x with leading coefficient unity. 1. Unity means 1. With leading coefficient 1. Okay? In that case, the nth derivative is nth derivative of f. Nth derivative of f is n factorial. Nth derivative of the function f is how much? N factorial. point to be noted. Okay. So now clearly f is a polynomial function of degree 5. So fifth derivative is going to be equal to 5 factorial 120 I can write. Fifth derivative of the function is going to be equal to 5 factorial, which is equal to 120. Okay. Now I'll differentiate this equation. Consider the equation given there. Consider the equation given to us. What is given there? F of x plus f dash of x plus f double dash of x is given to be equal to how much? X power 5 plus 64. Correct? Is given to be equal to x power 5 plus 64. Differentiate this equation. What do you get? F dash of x plus f double dash of x plus f triple dash of x is equal to derivative of x power 5 is 5x power 4. Derivative of 64 is 0. Again differentiate this. F double dash of x plus f triple dash of x plus f fourth derivative of x. Fourth time derivative find out. That will be 5 into 4, 20x cube. Again differentiate this. F double dash will become f triple dash. F triple dash of x plus f fourth derivative of x, f fifth derivative of x. This will be equal to how much? 60x square. Correct? If you subtract these two, f third derivative will cancel, f fourth derivative will cancel. Again, f fifth derivative minus f second derivative. We call this as equation 1. This you call equation 2. You do equation 2 minus equation 1. If you subtract equation 2 minus equation 1, equation 2 minus equation 1 gives fifth derivative of x, fifth derivative of the function f of x minus second derivative of f of x. These two will cancel. What I am getting is fifth derivative of the function minus second derivative of the function is equal to how much? 60x square minus 20x cube. Correct? Now you can put x equal to 1. Fifth derivative is already a constant, it's 120, correct? Already we know. So fifth derivative of x is 120. Fifth derivative of the function f at x equal to 1 also gives 120. Put x equal to 1. Put x equal to 1 in the above equation. So what we get is fifth derivative of the function at x equal to 1 minus second derivative of the function at x equal to 1 becomes 60 into 1 square minus 20 into 1 cube. Fifth derivative already we know 120 minus f double dash of 1. 60 minus 20 becomes 40. From this I can write f double dash of 1 will be equal to 120 minus 40, which is 80. So second derivative at 1 we got 80. Now from the second derivative I can find the first derivative because we know f of 1 already. F of 1 is 0, right? Already we know f of 1 is 0. From this equation I can put x equal to 1 here. From the given equation put x equal to 1. This equation you can put x equal to 1. Looking at this equation, therefore f of 1 plus f dash of 1, correct, plus f double dash of 1, putting x equal to 1 in this, is equal to how much? 1 power 5 is 1 plus 64. Already we know the value of f of 1. F of 1 is 0 we got, correct? F of 1 is 0 plus f dash of 1. F dash of 1 I don't know, I have to find out. That is what I need to find. F dash of 1 is I have to find out. F double dash of 1, we got it as 80 here. Second derivative we got at x equal to 1, 80. Correct? 1 plus 64 is 65. So from this f dash of 1 is equal to how much? 65 minus 80. This is anyway 0. 65 minus 80 is minus 15. So answer is option A, minus 15. Question asked on 25th of June, first shift, JEE Main 2022. Very nice question. Okay, beautiful question. This is, first of all, many things are there to understand here. First of all, you should identify that the function f of x should be a polynomial of degree 5. And for a given polynomial function of degree n, its leading coefficient is unity, leading coefficient is 1. Leading coefficient means the coefficient of the highest power of x is 1, unity. Then the nth derivative of the function f is n factorial. Okay, so fifth derivative of the function of a polynomial function of degree 5 is going to be 5 factorial, which is 120. That's an important thing to be noted. So fifth derivative we got, and subtracting these two equations, fifth derivative at x equal to 1 is also 120 only. You have double dash of 1, I can calculate using this, putting x equal to 1. Okay, and once you get f double dash of 1, I can make use of this equation. F of 1 we know already, f of 1 should be 0. F dash of 1 I need to find out. Want to find this, finding this is same as finding f dash of 1. So f dash of 1 we want, f double dash of 1 we got here, 80. That is substitute, f of 1 0. 1 plus 64, 65. 65 minus 80, minus 15. That is f dash of 1. Correct? F dash of 1 is what we wanted to find out by using L'Hopital's rule. Combination of L'Hopital's rule and the concept of derivatives, and that too derivative of a polynomial function you must know properly. Then only you can do this problem. Okay? Important point to be noted here. It's given here. Okay? Move on to the next one. Question number 7. F of x is given to be determinant here, a belongs to R, then sum of the squares of all values of a for which this equation is satisfied. 2 into f dash of 10 minus f dash of 5 plus 100 equal to 0. Simplify this determinant. Using the properties of determinant, you can simplify, or direct expansion also you can do. You need to find f of x and differentiate and put x equal to 10 and x equal to 5 and substitute in that equation. You should get sum of the squares of all values of a satisfying that equation. Okay? So f of x is given like this. We can expand direct determinant here. F of x is equal to expanding the determinant along the first row, a into direct expansion, leaving the first column first row. What do you get? A square minus of minus x becomes plus x, leaving first column first row. A into a square. Minus of minus becomes plus ax. Minus of minus 1 into, leaving second column first row. What do you get? A square x. A square into x, correct? Minus of minus becomes plus ax square, correct? And plus 0, no need to write that, correct? Leaving second column first row, ax into a square x plus ax square. Open the bracket, a cube plus a square x, minus of minus becomes plus 1, 1 into a square x, minus into minus plus 1, 1 into ax square. Like terms can be added here. This is a cube plus 2a square x plus a into x square. F of x we got this. Now differentiate this. You have dash of x. Derivative of a cube is 0. Constant into variable. Constant keep as derivative of x1. A into derivative of x square is 2x. So you have dash of x, I am getting like this. 2a square plus 2ax. Find f dash of 10. F dash of 10 is how much? Put x equal to 10. 2a square plus 2a into 10, that is 20a. Now find f dash of 5. F dash of 5 is equal to 2a square, how much? 2a into 5, that will be 10a. Correct? Now consider this equation. Consider the equation given to us. What is the equation given? 2 into f dash of 10, 2 into f dash of 10 minus f dash of 5 plus 100 equal to 0. Substitute this. 2 into f dash of 10, multiply this by 2 and write. 2a square multiplied by 2 becomes 4a square. 4a square. 2 into 20 becomes 40a. Minus f dash of 5 will be how much? 2a square plus 10a. 2a square plus 10a, correct? Putting x equal to 5, got 2 into 5, 10a, 2 into 10, 20a, that is double, correct? 2 into f dash of 10 minus f dash of 5 plus 100 equal to 0. This becomes how much? 4a square minus 2a square is 2a square. 40a minus 10a becomes 30a plus 100 equal to 0. You can divide the entire equation by 2, correct? A square plus 15a, correct? Plus 50 equal to 0. Dividing by 2 throughout. So, sum of the squares of all values of a to find. One way is you can solve this equation and find the sum of the squares. Otherwise, you can use the knowledge of quadratic equation. If a1 and a2 are the roots of this equation, I can use. Suppose a1 and a2 are the roots of this equation. You need to find a1 square plus a2 square. Sum of the squares of all values of a. The possible values of a are a1 and a2. Sum of the squares of all values of a means a1 square plus a2 square to find out. Sum of the roots is minus by. That you can use. Sum of the roots a1 plus a2. Sum of the roots is minus by. Minus 15 by 1. Minus 15. And the product of the roots a1 into a2. That is c by a. 50 by 1. That is 50. Correct? So we can find out a1 square plus a2 square with the help of quadratic equations I am doing. a1 square plus a2 square. Sum of the squares is equal to a1 plus a2 the whole square minus 2 times a1 into a2. a1 plus a2 we got minus 15. So minus 15 square minus 2 into a1 a2 is 50. Correct? Minus 15 square is 225 minus 2 into 50 100. So answer is 125. Question asked on. Answer is option C. Question asked on 27th of June, second shift, JEE Main 2022. Simple question on combination of determinants and differentiation. Just expand the determinant along the first row. Expansion of determinant is done, then differentiate it. Put the value of x as 5, x is 10, f dash of 10 you get, putting x equal to 10. F dash of 5 got by putting x equal to 5. Consider the equation given to us. We'll get a quadratic in A. Otherwise, you can find the actual roots of this equation. You can factorize this as a plus 5 into a plus 10. That way also you can do. If you're factorizing this, no, it will be a plus 5 into a plus 10 equal to 0. The roots are minus 5 and minus 10. A plus 5 into a plus 10 equal to 0. A equal to minus 5, a equal to minus 10. So sum of the squares, minus 5 square plus minus 10 square. Minus 5 square 25, minus 10 square 100. 100 plus 25 125. Same answer again. Any method you can do. Okay, whichever strikes to you faster, do that method. Don't waste time much. Can solve this problem within a minute. Definitely. Question asked on 27th of June, second shift, JEE Main 2022. Move on to the next one. Question number 8. Y of x given as x power x for x greater than 0. Want to find d square x by dy square plus 28x equal to 1. See, note that dy by dx and dx by dy are reciprocals. But d square y by dx square and d square x by dy square, they are not reciprocal. Of course, we have the relationship between d square x by dy square and d square y by dx square. I can write the relationship. I can do it by finding d square y by dx square only. Okay, even though they ask to find d square x by dy square, it's much easier to find d square x by dy square using d square y by dx square. I'll write the relationship between d square x by dy square and d square y by dx square. Note that d square x by dy square is equal to d square x by dy square is equal to d square x by dy square is equal to minus dy by dx to the power minus 3, okay, into d square y by dx square. And note that dy by dx and dx by dy are reciprocals. This is a beautiful relationship between d square y by dx square and d square x by dy square. Okay, d square x by dy square is equal to minus dy by dx to the power minus 3 into d square y by dx square. Okay, so using this I can find out. And here the bracket is there. Now the powers gets multiplied. X power x will be x power x square. You know this, a power m to the power n will be equal to a power mn. By index laws it follows. A power m power n is a power mn. Instead of writing y of x, I'll simply write y for convenience. Given y is equal to what? X power x, that will be x power x square. X power x, which is equal to x to the power. The powers gets multiplied. X into x becomes x square. Now this is variable for variable. Variable for variable can be differentiated by taking log on both sides, correct? Logarithmic differentiation we call. Or I can use the shortcut method formula. Derivative of u power v is u power v into derivative of v log u. Okay? Derivative of u power, I am using this formula. Derivative of u power v is u power v into derivative of v log u. U power v into d by dx of v log u. I am using this. Derivative of u power v is u power v into derivative of v log u. Derivative of x power x square will be x power x square to derivative of x square log x. So dy by dx I'll find out first. Dy by dx by using this shortcut method formula, okay, or the time saving result I can call. Derivative of u power v is, learn this, very important. Derivative of u power v is u power v into derivative of v log u. So derivative of x power x square is x power x square into d by dx of x square log x. X square into log x. For differentiating x square into log x, you need to apply the product rule. First into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. Apply product rule here. So this becomes x power x square into derivative of log x is 1 by x plus log x into derivative of x square to x. So I'll write 2x into log x. Here 1x will be cancelled, correct? 1x cancels. So I can take x common here. So there will be x power x square into x into what remains, x got cancelled, x is taken out. So 1 plus 2 log x. Correct? X is taken common here. That is dy by dx. Now we can find out the second order derivative for this, d square y by dx square. I will be using this relationship to find d square x by dy square. I won't find directly d square x by dy square. I will find out, I already got dy by dx. Also, I will be finding d square y by dx square, and I will make use of this equation to get d square x by dy square. Then add 20 for that. Okay. So differentiating this once again, d square y by dx square I am going to get. D square y by dx square. Now, d square y by dx square is equal to d square y by dx square is, here you can write one more step extra. This will be x to the power x square plus 1 into 1 plus 2 log x, adding the power there. Okay, here apply the product rule. First function keep as it is, x power x square plus 1, correct. Differentiate the second function. First function keep as it is, differentiate this. Derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of 2 log x, 2 into 1 by x, 2 by x. This will be 2 by x plus second function 1 plus 2 log x into 1 plus 2 log x into, I should differentiate x power x square plus 1, correct. I should differentiate x power x square plus 1, d by dx of x to the power x square plus 1. This will be equal to how much? X to the power x square plus 1 into 2 by x plus 1 plus 2 log x into 1 plus 2 log x into derivative of x power x square plus 1 is x power x square plus 1 into derivative of x square plus 1 into log x, correct, by using this formula once again. So x power x square plus 1 you write into d by dx of, what I should write, the power you bring down, x square plus 1 into log x. So this will be equal to how much? X power x square plus 1 into 2 by x plus 1 plus 2 log x, 1 plus 2 log x into x power x square plus 1, here x square plus 1 into derivative of log x is 1 by x plus derivative of x square plus 1 is 2x into log x. Like this we get, correct. Now we can put x equal to 1 for this. Also you put x equal to 1 here, dy by dx at x equal to 1 is how much? dy by dx at x is equal to 1. 1 to the power 1 plus 1, that is 1 square, correct, that is 1 itself, into 1 plus 2 into log 1. Log 1 is 0, correct, log 1 is 0, 0 into 2 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. Here also find out, x equal to 1 you can substitute, d square y by dx square at x equal to 1. 1 to the power 1 plus 1, that is 1 power to 1 square is 1 into 2 divided by 1. Log 1 is 0, correct. So 1 plus 0 into 1 to the power 2, 1 square. Here 1 square plus 1, 2 divided by 1. And here 2 into 1 into log 1. Log 1 is 0. So what do you get here? 2 plus 1 into, this bracket is 1. 1 into 2 plus 0 here, correct. 2 plus 0. 2 into 1 into 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. So I am getting this as 4 here. D square y by dx square is 4. Now we can substitute this. D square y by dx square is, d square x by dy square is equal to, d square x by dy square is equal to, what is minus, what is dy by dx we got? Dy by dx at x equal to 1 is 1. So 1 to the power minus 3. D square y by dx square we got it as 4 here, correct. So into 4. 1 to the power minus 3 is 1 only. So minus 1 into 4, minus 4. We got d square x by dy square. Now we want to find d square x by dy square plus 20, correct. Therefore, final answer, d square x by dy square plus 20 is equal to minus 4 plus 20, which is equal to 16. Numerical type question asked on 27th of June, second shift, JEE Main 2022. Answer is 16. Hope it's clear. Or else you can find directly d square x by dy square, okay, as you wish. You can find d square x by dy square. If you want to find directly d square x by dy square, take reciprocal of dy by dx. dy by dx reciprocal is dx by dy. dx by dy you differentiate with respect to y, you will get d square x by dy square. If you feel comfortable that method, you can do it that method. I have done this method, okay. For me this is more easy, so I have done it. So dy by dx I got, then I find d square y by dx square and use this relationship. Also, this question was asked in AI-EEE earlier in 2011. Before the introduction of JEE main, the exam was called as AI-EEE. During that time, the question was asked, what is the d square x by dy square? Various options were given. So answer is this. For d square x by dy square, it is equal to minus dy by dx power minus 3 into d square y by dx square. Learn this relationship, quite important. In one competitive exam, I see in the papers, in one paper, the question was asked like this. They gave the value of dy by dx at some point. At the same point, they gave the value of d square y by dx square. Okay, the function is not given. Function is not given only. They given only dy by dx and d square y by dx square. And ask you to find what is d square x by dy square. Then you have to use this relationship, correct? No other method. Otherwise, you derive that relationship. You have to derive the relationship in the exam. That kills your time, correct? So better learn this. It's a very standard. Once it has appeared in any of the competitive exams, it has to be taken as a standard result. If it has appeared in any one of the competitive exams, it may be NDA or JEE or any other competitive exam, CET or West Bengal JEE, or it may be MSET or any other competitive exams. If it has appeared, means you can take it as a standard result. Okay, so that is the way of preparation. Preparation level should be at its best, not the simple way of preparing. Should be very extremely powerful. You should have a powerful synopsis, and your preparation level should be at the topmost level. Then only you can answer the exams in less time. Then only you can crack these exams to get 99% or more than 99% in JEE exams. It is possible. Don't think it's impossible. If you put lot of effort, it's definitely possible to crack JEE exams. And that too, you can clear even JEE Advanced too and get into top IITs in India. Okay. Move on to the next one. Here the question is asked again on the functional equation. It's a beautiful question. This is f of x plus y equal 2 power x into f of y plus 4 power y into f of x for all x comma y belongs to 1. F of 2 is given to be equal to 3. Want to find 14 times f dash of 4 divided by f dash of 2 equal to how much? So I'll get another equation so that I'll get f in terms of f of x plus y only. You should always think how to solve these functional equations. Even in JEE Advanced also these type of questions are asked. Nowadays more frequently they are asking questions on functional equation. So this is called as a functional equation. Given f of x plus y is equal to, given f of x plus y is equal to, what we have? 2 power x into f of y plus 4 power y into f of x. Okay, this is call it as equation 1. I'll get another equation so that the equation 1 and equation 2 somehow I can solve. What I'll do is I'll replace y by x and replace x by y. That you do it. So left hand side will be unchanged because f of y plus x is same as f of x plus y. No, so left hand side will be same, so I can equate the right hand sides. This is the usual method. Somehow you should get some relationship between, somehow you should be able to get f of x so that you can find its derivative, correct? That's the idea. So replace x by y and replace y by x. Replace x by y, replace x by y and replace y by x. What we get? F of x becomes y becomes x, 2 power y into f of x plus 4 power x into f of y. Equation 2. Note that f of x plus y is same as f of y plus x. Both are same. Y plus x same as x plus y. From 1 and 2, I can conclude that left hand side is same. So equate the right hand sides. From equations 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, we get left hand side is same, correct? Therefore right hand side should be same. 2 power x into f of y, 2 power x into f of y plus 4 power y into f of x is equal to 2 power y into f of x plus 4 power x into f of y. Correct? Equating the right hand sides of equation 1 and 2 because left hand side is same. Now we can collect 2 power x. Now f of y is common here, correct? Between these two, f of y is common. If you take f of y common, what remains is 2 power x minus 4 power x. Correct? Taking f of y common, 2 power x minus 4 power x. Here f of x common. So what remains is 2 power y minus 4 power y. F of x is common. So from this, what you can write as f of y divided by 2 power y minus 4 power y I can write this as f of y divided by 2 power y minus 4 power y is equal to f of x divided by 2 power x minus 4 power x. F of y by this is equal to f of x by this. Correct? Rearrange the terms. Let this be equal to some k constant. Okay. So I can conclude that f of x is k into, if we combine these two, I'll get f of x as k into 2 power x minus 4 power x. F of x is equal to what? F of x is equal to k into 2 power x minus 4 power x. F of x. Also, to find a constant k, I can make use of the given functional equation. I'll put x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. Okay? Or you put x equal to 1, y equal to 1. Because f of 2 is given, no 3. F of 2 is given to be equal to 3. I'll use this condition. So put x equal to 1, y is equal to 1. Okay? Again, consider this equation. Again, consider f of x plus y. F of x plus y is equal to, because f of 2 is given, so put x equal to 1, y is equal to 1. So left hand side becomes 1 plus 1, 2. F of 2 is 3, I know. So using that I can find the value of f of 1. Okay, so that I can find the value of k here. So f of x plus y is given to be equal to what? 2 power x into f of y, correct? Plus 4 power y into f of x. Now you put x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. What do you get? The given equation becomes f of 1 plus 1, 2 is equal to 2 power 1 into f of 1 plus 4 power 1 into f of 1. F of 2 is already given as 3. I am using this equation. F of 2 is given to be equal to 3. Substitute. F of 2 is 3. 2f of 1 plus 4f of 1 is 6f of 1. So this gives f of 1 is equal to 3 by 6, which is half. F of 1 is half. I got 3 by 6. Now I can make use of this f of 1 is equal to half in this equation. This is star, will call. Star. From star, I can find out f of 1. From star, f of 1 is equal to k into 2 power 1 minus 4 power 1. Putting x equal to 1 is f of 1 is k into 2 power 1 minus 4 power 1. F of 1 already we got half here, correct? F of 1 is half. I got it. Substitute. Half is equal to k into 2 power 1 is 2, 4 power 1 is 4, 2 minus 4 is minus 2. So I'll get k equal to minus 1 by 4. K is minus 1 by 4. Therefore, star becomes what? F of x is equal to k, we got minus 1 by 4, correct? Minus 1 by 4 into minus 1 by 4 into 2 power x minus 4 power x. Or you multiply this minus inside. So 1 by 4 into, I am getting 4 power x minus 2 power x. F of x we got. Now differentiate and put x equal to 4 and x equal to 1 to find 14 times f dash of 4 by f dash of 2. F dash of x is how much? Therefore, f dash of x, constant into variable, constant keep as this. Derivative of 4 power x is 4 power x into log 4. Correct? Derivative of a power x formula. Derivative of 2 power x is 2 power x into log 2. Want to find f dash of 4 by f dash of 2. Correct? So 14 times required is 14 times f dash of 4 divided by f dash of 2. 14 into f dash of 4 is got by putting x equal to 4. 1 by 4 into 4 power 4 into log 4 minus 2 power 4 into log 2. Correct? Divided by f dash of 2 is 1 by 4 into, put x equal to 4 square into log 4 minus 2 square into log 2. 1 by 4 is going to cancel. Correct? Simplify this further. We can write log 4 as log 2 square. That becomes 2 log 2. Correct? So this 1 by 4 is going to cancel. Correct? What remains is 14 into log 4, you can write log 2 square. That becomes 2 log 2. So log 2 will be common there. Correct? Log 2 comes outside. So what remains is log 2 square is 2 log 2. 2 into 4 power 4 is 256. 256 into 2, 512. Correct? 512 minus 2 power 4 is 16. Correct? Divided by here also. Log 4 is log 2 square. 2 log 2. Log 2 is common. What remains is 16 2s are 32 minus 2 square is 4. Correct? Log 2 cancels. 512 minus 16. That is how much? 496. 496 by 28. This is 14 into 496 divided by 28. Correct? You can cancel with 4 table. 4 sevens are 4 into 12, 48, 1 carry, 124. 7 ones are 7 twos are. So 124 into 2 becomes 248. Answer is 248. Numerical type question asked on 26th of June, second shift, JEE Main 2022. Okay, 4 sevens are 28. 4 into 124 is 196. Correct? 4 12s are 48. 1 carry. 4 4s are 16. So 124. 4 sevens are 4 124. 7 ones are 7 twos are. 2 into 124 is 248. Move on to the next one. Question number 10. I think this is the last question of this session. 27 July, second shift, JEE Main 2022. This was a question asked on that shift that day. Given the curve C, x square plus y square minus 3 plus x square minus y square minus 1 whole power 5 equal to 0. Want to find the value of 3y dash minus y cube into y double dash at the point alpha comma alpha, where alpha is positive and it lies on the curve C. Some curve C is given here. So we can find the point here. Put x equal to alpha, y is equal to alpha, because alpha comma alpha is a point on that curve. Curve is C, they mentioned here. Correct? So put x equal to alpha, y is equal to alpha in this and get the value of alpha. Alpha is positive. This point alpha comma alpha lies on the curve. That means it satisfies the equation of the curve. Correct? So put x equal to alpha, y is equal to alpha in this. Put x is equal to alpha, y is equal to alpha. What we get? Putting x equal to alpha, y is equal to alpha. This becomes alpha square plus alpha square minus 3 plus putting x equal to alpha here, alpha square minus alpha square minus 1 to the power 5 is equal to 0. Alpha square plus alpha square, 2 alpha square minus 3. Here 0 minus 1 power 5 I am getting it. This is 2 alpha square minus 3. 0 minus 1 power 5, that is minus 1. Correct? Minus 1 to the power odd number is minus 1. So I am getting 2 alpha square is equal to 4, which gives alpha square is equal to 2. Alpha square is equal to means alpha is equal to plus or minus root 2, but they told alpha is positive, so take alpha as root 2 because alpha is positive. Alpha is greater than 0. Alpha is root 2. Correct? That means the point is, required point is alpha comma alpha, which is root 2 comma root 2. Required point on the curve is root 2 comma root 2. Required point on the curve is root 2 comma root 2. X is root 2, y is root 2. It is alpha comma alpha. So I need to find y dash as well as y double dash. Differentiate the curve and find out y dash first. Put x equal to root 2, y equal to root 2. Consider this equation and differentiate x square plus y square minus 3. Correct? Given equation is x square plus y square. Given x square plus y square minus 3 plus x square minus y square minus 1 to the power 5. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of y square is 2y y dash. Derivative constant is 0. Here Derivative of x power 5 is 5x power 4, correct? 5 into x square minus y square minus 1 to the power 4 into derivative of terms inside the bracket. Derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of y square is 2y y dash. Derivative constant is 0, equal to 0, correct? Now we can divide the entire equation by 2 and put x is root 2, y is root 2. So we'll get the value of y dash. Dividing the entire equation by 2, I'll write this as x plus y into y dash plus 5 into x square minus y square minus 1 to the power 4, correct, into x minus y into y dash is equal to 0. Now put x equal to root 2, y is equal to root 2. What I did, I divide by 2 and write. Now at this stage I'll put x equal to root 2, y is equal to root 2. Put x is equal to root 2, y is equal to root 2, correct? That will be root 2 plus root 2 into y dash plus 5 into root 2 square is 2. Root 2 square is 2. 2 minus 2 0. 0 minus 1, that is minus 1 to the power 4. Here root 2 minus root 2 into y dash is equal to 0. Correct? So from this we can divide the entire equation by root 2 now. That will be 1 plus y dash. Correct? Minus 1 power 4 is 1. 1 into 5 is 5. 5 into dividing by root 2. This becomes 1 minus y dash equal to 0. Correct? So 5 into 1, 5 plus 1, 6. Y dash minus 5y dash becomes minus 4y dash equal to 0. That means y dash is equal to 3 by 2. Y dash is equal to 3 by 2 I got. Now I need to find y double dash. Consider this equation. Consider this equation and differentiate it again with respect to x. Consider the equation. I'll write here because more space is required for this. Consider the equation now. I'll write here itself. Next line I can start from here. Okay. Consider this equation. X plus y dash plus 5 into x square minus y square minus 1, x square minus y square minus 1 to the power 4 into x minus y into y dash is equal to 0. Okay, consider this equation. Differentiate this equation with respect to x again. Differentiate with respect to x again on both sides. So I'll start from here. Okay, start from here. Derivative of x is 1. Derivative of y into y dash. Apply product rule. Y into y double dash plus y dash into y dash, which is y dash square, plus 5 into, open a bracket. I need to apply the product rule here. It's a product of two functions. Apply the product rule. First into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. So what I'm getting is x square minus y square minus 1 to the power 4 into derivative of this bracket. Derivative of x is 1, correct? 1 minus y into y double dash minus y dash into y dash, which is y dash square, correct? First into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first plus second function x minus y dash into derivative of this 4 into x square minus y square minus 1 the whole cube into derivative of x square is 2x and derivative of y square is 2y dash is equal to 0. Okay. Now we can put x equal to root 2, y is equal to root 2 and y dash equal to 3 by 2. At this stage, put x equal to root 2, y is equal to root 2, y dash is equal to 3 by 2. Correct? What we get? 1 plus y is root 2 into y double dash. Here y dash is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 square is 9 by 4 plus 5 into x square minus y square becomes 0 because x is root 2, y is root 2. Root 2 square, 2 minus 2, 0. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 power 4 is 1. Here 1 minus y is root 2. So root 2 into y double dash minus y dash is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 square is 9 by 4 plus x is root 2, y is root 2, correct? X is root 2 minus y is root 2 into 3 by 2 into 4 into x square minus y square is 0. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 cube is minus 1. 2x minus 2y dash. 2 into x. X is root 2. 2 root 2 minus 2 root 2 into 3 by 2 is equal to 0. Correct? So much I'm getting. So I can simplify this one more step. Correct? From this 9 by 4 plus 1 is 13 by 4 here. 13 by 4 plus root 2 into y double dash. Correct? Here we can multiply. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 minus 1 minus 9 by 4. 1 minus 9 by 4 is minus 1 is 4 by 4. 4 by 4 minus 9 by 4. Correct? 1 minus 9 by 4 is minus 5 by 4. Correct? Minus 5 by 4 into 5. Minus 25 by 4 again. Minus 25 by 4. Minus 5 root 2 into y double dash. I multiplied 5 inside. Here minus 4 is there. Here I can cancel 2, 2. 2 root 2 minus 3 root 2 is minus root 2. Minus root 2 into minus becomes plus root 2. 4 root 2. 4 root 2 into 5, 20 root 2, correct? 20 root 2 multiplied to, what I get is root 2 minus 3 root 2 by 2. 2 root 2 minus 3 root 2 divided by 2 is equal to 0, correct? 2 got cancelled. 2 root 2 minus 3 root 2 is minus root 2. Minus root 2 into minus 4 becomes plus 4 root 2. 4 root 2 into 5, 20 root 2 multiply inside. You can simplify these terms here. 13 by 4 minus 25 by 4, that is minus 12 by 4 minus 3, and adding these two, this becomes minus 4 root 2 y double dash, correct? 20 root 2 into root 2 becomes root 2 into root 2 is 2, 2 into 20 is 40, correct? Here 2 ones are 2 tens are, 10 into 3 is 30, 30 into 2 becomes 60, correct? So what we get is minus 4 root 2 y double dash. This is minus 20 minus 3 minus 23 equal to 0. So from this I get y double dash is equal to minus 23 divided by 4 root 2. Correct? Y double dash is minus 23 divided by 4 root 2. I got y dash here 3 by 2. It's quite lengthy question. Correct? Need a lot of patience to work out this. Y dash and y double dash we got. Substitute the value here, 3y dash minus y cube into y double dash we need to find out, correct? Therefore, 3 into y dash. I'll use some other ink here. I need to find 3y dash. 3 into y dash. Y dash how much we got? 3 by 2. 3 into 3 by 2 minus y cube. Y is root 2, correct? Root 2. Y is root 2. Y is root 2. Root 2 cube will be 2 root 2, 2 root 2 into y double dash, that is minus 23 by 4 root 2. Simplify this, 3 into 3 becomes 9 there, 9 by 2, minus into minus is plus, root 2 cancels, 2 ones are 2 twos are, 23 by 2, correct? So I am getting 23 plus 9, 32 by 2, which is equal to 16. So required answer is 16. Required answer is 16. Numerical type question asked on 27th of July, second shift, JEE Main 2022. Hope it's clear. I've done the last part here. Okay. So with this, we completed all the questions of differentiation chapter from the year 2022 JEE Main, which was conducted in the month of June and July shift. All the questions we have solved completely along with the concepts. Okay, given the more information to how to use the functional equation type of questions and second order derivative, and also give the relationship between d square x by dy square and d square y by dx square. Correct? Many questions were solved here of the year 2022. 10 questions we had altogether. All the questions have been solved completely. Okay. 10 questions we had. This is about JEE Main 2022 differentiation chapter covering both June and July shift. All the questions have been completely solved along with the explanation. Detailed explanation has been given. Please subscribe to my channel. Many more videos will be uploaded in the coming days focusing mainly on JEE Main 2019 to 2025. All the questions will be solved completely, and synopsis also will be done each chapter wise, and focusing also on KCT PYQs from 1984 to 2025. Synopsis for KCT also will be done, focusing even to on NDA papers and also the NCERT syllabus. Many more videos will be uploaded in the coming days. With this, I conclude. Thank you.